Do 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 do. How are we all doing, lads? Welcome in. How are you doing? There you go. I fixed the problem. Hopefully it should be fixed anyway. But how are we all doing, boys? Welcome in. Welcome in, boys. How are we all doing? The problem should be fixed now. I just forgot because I've had a new update on my PC and it's just gone all... It's just generally gone all mad, I had to, just, like, I had an update on my PC, which basically, how are we all doing, lads? Hello, Oscar, hello, Mackenzie, hello, not Jordan, hello, Fish, welcome in, hello, Matthew, hello, Lordy, hello, Daniel, hello, Joe, hello, Harper. How are we all doing? So, we got a lot to talk about. I was in the mood to play any sort of games. I should really remove this mask over here because you don't want Boris staring at you boys, do we? Get off my hands. Right, okay, so we got a lot to talk about, boys. I want to, know all your thoughts on the championships. I'd love to actually make this proper thing, I'd love to sit down, explain all my thoughts on, all the championship games and, all this. I'm doing great, Matthew, man. I'm a lot better, That's why I took a bit of a break from yesterday. I wasn't in the mood to go on my PS4 today in terms of, playing FIFA, Fall Guys, Spider-Man, GTA. I went through all the games and, none of them I was really... excited about. So, Championship Week 1, I'm going to talk about all my thoughts on, most of the games that we can talk about. I want you guys to express some thoughts back to me. And we can even talk about a few Premier League matches as well, because I'd love to actually make this a thing on my channel, hopefully grow this as well with all new sorts of people. But I want to kick things off with a start about... So, we're going to start off with the first game that was shown on the Championship, which I believe... Who's that bloke sat in the QPR kit in the back? What? Oh, that's Asaya Samuel. I'm a Birmingham fan, Shadow, mate. What about you? Hello, Callum. Welcome in. So we'll talk about, I believe the first game to go to Championship season was Watford v Middlesbrough. Watford won 1-0. Yeah, but I don't think it'll go this way for Watford. It's early days at the end of the day. You can't really judge too much. There was a lot of shocks, There was a lot of shocks. In the Championship, you got Birmingham beating blooming Brentford. You've got Reading beating Derby. You got a lot of shocks, which really, happened. But like I said, lads, it's the first game of the season. First game. Not all the players are probably fit. Not all the players are used to be playing 90 minutes. I just think there's a pattern about what happened on the weekend. All of the teams, which are probably favourites to go up, actually lost. Middlesbrough won the favourites to go up, lost. Brentford won the favourites to go up, lost. Derby won the favourites to get playoffs, lost. Nottingham Forest won the favourites to get playoffs, lost. All them teams lost, which would be very exciting. It's very, I gotta admit, which it shows the championship's very competitive. Like I said, lads, it's the first game of the season, so I've already seen Harper and Fish coming on. We're not getting playoffs. It's the first game of the season, boys. It's the first game of the season. Still 45 games left to go. Plenty of time, okay? I gotta admit, Harper, mate, if you look through all the prediction videos, Harper, mate, they're up there. Even I put them up there, and I think they will be, just purely because Neil Warnock, what does he do? He grinds out wins, he grinds out results. How you doing, Owen, mate? Jack, brilliant with Bristol. I believe you won 2-1, 3-1, you won 3-1 against Coventry. I remember you 1-0 up in the first minute with Jamie Patterson. Good, just, great stuff from Bristol City. I think Bristol City will do not as well as I think the last couple of seasons they have. Luton got a fantastic win against Barnsley away, which I think Barnsley are another one of the favourites to go down. But, yeah, Wickham... Like I said, lads, it's first game of the season. A lot can happen. We all thought Barnsley had went down because they had, Brentford at home. Brentford away. Nottingham Forest at home. And blooming, Cardiff at home. Yeah, I'm not going to lie, Jordan, mate. Not Jordan, Joe, mate. It's a fantastic win for us, honestly. Great win. But it's still early days. We won against Brentford last season, To be honest, I don't think Derby would be good this season. They could. How you doing, Luton Town till I die, mate? Welcome in, my guy. Hope you are doing well. If you are new to the channel, please do drop a like and subscribe. It will mean the world if you could. And hope you are doing great. Let me know your thoughts on the Luton game as well. Interested to know. But I'll kick things off with my thoughts on the... let's kick off in Birmingham v Brentford. The team which I support, if you guys didn't know, I am a Birmingham City fan. And it's a great win for Birmingham. Jemry Bella with the goal. Brig win. Brentford were unlucky in some circumstances, you know, but I thought Brentford were very unlucky in certain circumstances, you know, but you know they didn't win it. You know, they might have had all the stats in their favour, but stats don't win you a football match. Decent, mate. Yeah, I thought you did. You know, you won 1-0. James Collins' goal. Whew, man, honestly, that is Premier League quality, that goal was, honestly. Goalkeeper played well. Yeah, we do need another striker, Rocco, mate. I do agree with that. Yeah, not too shabby, mate. Not too shabby. Who's your favourite Luton player, by the way? I'd imagine you are on this channel. If you are, please drop a like and subscribe. Because we're trying to grind to 1.3k, lads. Let's all get in there together. But so much has happened. But like I said, lads, it's early days, you know. I never look at the championship table, you know, until December-ish, you know. We won against Brentford last season. We all thought we would do well, even though we did, but we didn't. You know, we had a really good start to the season last season, but then our end of the season was really poor. You might, Harper, mate, you might. Yeah, since we got Nathan Jones. How do you feel about Nathan Jones as well? Because I'd imagine you're a bit iffy on him, you know, because he left Luton, you know, to go to Stoke when Luton were in promotion form. And, you know, how do you feel about him? You know, do you feel a bit iffy? I would, you know, but, you know, hey, if you go into a club which can offer you a lot more money. Next 2 games, Derby at home and Scums away. And then Scums away. And who's Scums? It's Wednesday, Derby and Forest in the bottom 3. Imagine. Sheffield Wednesday will stay up. They've got their squad should be challenging for promotion, but they're obviously not going to get playoffs this season, which I really highly doubt, because they need to get about 100. They need to get like 100 points, to, you know, to get round about, you know, the same amount of points, you know, to get promotion, which is very unlikely they'll get promoted. But, you know, if they manage to stay up this season, next season, buy the correct players, I mean, they'll be honestly an absolutely fantastic team. Oh, your rivals with Watford, ain't you? You know, 2 London-based clubs. Well, are you in? I don't know if you're on the outskirts of London or in London. I think you might both be in London. Is it? Are you guys in London? Are you guys on the outskirts of London? I don't know. I feel like you're in London, but I feel like you're on the outskirts of London. I don't know why. You know, I watched, you know, Soccer Saturday, if you guys didn't know, so I know everything that happened, you know, really. I remember it all very well. Brilliant win for Birmingham. The first time I've actually sat down and enjoyed watching blooming, you know, football, because Birmingham weren't playing. I didn't have to, you know, worry. Bedfordshire, fair enough. And where do you think you'll finish this season, Luton Town till I die, mate? But like I said, lads, you know, I do want to make this frequent. By the way, boys, let me know let me know right now. Would you guys want to see this frequent? You know, would you guys want to see me do this, you know, often? You know, like each week or not? You know, because I'd love to do this each week. You know, explaining my thoughts on all the teams and, you know, all the results and, you know, just chatting with you guys. Okay. Okay. Fair enough, mate. Fair enough. I don't really know them areas. I've heard of Bedfordshire, because but I don't really know the Luton areas. You know, it's kind of like when you come to Birmingham, you wouldn't know too much about the Birmingham areas because, you know, compared to me. You know, 15, mate, I'll take it, mate. I'm not gonna lie. As a Birmingham fan, if you offer me 15th, I think I'll take it. Yeah, frequent. Would you guys want to see this? You know, each week. You know, just purely because, you know, I'd love to talk about my thoughts. You know, as much as possible, because, you know, I love football. I love the Championship, and I love all of you guys. So what could be better, eh? Us here, having a drink of Dr. Pepper, talking about the EFL Championship Week 1, and, you know, predicting on where we're all going to finish, and, you know, all this. Right, what else we got to talk about? How you doing, Adam, mate? Welcome in. I'm trying to think of another game to talk about. Yeah, it's a brilliant win for Birmingham. Okay, Wickham lost. Okay. Big loss for Wickham. That game, each game for Wickham, in my opinion, is going to massively affect their season. Each game. So they need to get as many points. But losing at home isn't the best start. But they could do well, like Luton and Barnsley, the favourites to go down last season. What did they do? They pulled off 2 miracles. Lolly's a good player. I hate Joe Lolly. Aiden Adam, mate, welcome in. If you change for playoffs, that would be mad. Yeah, I don't think it'll change playoffs. Not yet, but you never know, Like, look at Sheffield United. I like Luton. I think Luton are a good club. I think you've made some good signings. And I just feel like you need that. I like your player, Cornick. I love him. I think he's a class player. Good. Scared of Everton and Palace. I'm doing great, thank you. That's the thing, though, Joe, isn't it? Everton's midfield's quality, but their defence... they need another centre-back. They really do, honestly, in my opinion. They need, like, a big name as a centre-back. Saved us before Nathan came in. We were in trouble. In all fairness, you done very well with Mick Arthur, didn't you? I believe. You done very well with Mick Arthur. I need to pre-order FIFA. I've asked my parents, and, they said... I think they've said, yeah. But, like I said, I'm very, very excited to see more championship games. It's such an exciting league, to talk about, but, like, yesterday was mad, honestly, so you can't predict the championship. You can't predict the championship. You really can't. Decent. Fulham lost to a relegation threatened sign. They went up, so why can't Wickham? In all fairness, like, Wickham can. Hey, Owen. Appreciate my man. If any guys do want to become members, the link's in the description. There is absolutely no pressure to. I do apologise, my streaming schedule has been an absolute mess recently. There's nothing to enjoy now on FIFA, on anything really, and I've had a bad past couple of days, but I don't want to turn into all this. We want to talk about in the championship fixtures, if I end it, do I still get my month I paid for? I'm down to 2. Mate, there's absolutely no pressure on me. If you want to end it, you do, but I have absolutely no clue. I generally do not own, mate. I generally do not have a single clue, okay, my man? I really don't. I don't think it gives you the month, though. I think it gives you half the month, because I know my brother ended a membership today for a certain YouTuber, and, that didn't go too well. I think it ended, I think he stopping on 18th September. But there ain't much to enjoy on, the PS4 anymore. But the EFL, let's talk about the EFL Championship. What am I going on about? So Wickham, Rotherham lost against Wickham. Rotherham won against Wickham. You've also got Bristol winning against Coventry. Coventry, I think, will have a good season this season, despite them losing against Bristol City. I think Bristol City will struggle. But like I said, lads, first game of the season is really hard to predict, honestly. Birmingham played well. I can comment a lot more about Birmingham than every game, because I did watch all the highlights. Birmingham were fantastic first half. Second half, we weren't the best. But, I really am excited to see more championship games, honestly. I really am, honestly, QPR won 2-0 against Forest, which I think is an absolutely fantastic win for QPR, in my opinion. QPR are a club which I think will finish mid-table this season. Yeah, far away, Harper, mate. 6 wins in 27. 5 goals in the last 8. 0 wins in 8. 1 goal in 4 games. 0 goals in the last 4 games. Like I said, it's early days, Harper, mate, so far. It really is, honestly. Tempted to do this with the Premier League. Do you guys want me to do it with the Premier League? I can. If you guys want me to do this Premier League and the Championship, let me know, because I'd love to try and grow my channel with this, because, you guys are just generally fantastic. Again, if any of you guys are on this channel and watching this, please drop a like and subscribe. I don't know. If whatever you say, mate, I believe you. Okay, I trust you. But like I said, there's absolutely no pressure to become a member. Okay, and I hope you know that. Okay, it's not like you're going to get any trouble for it, or Stop staring at Forest. Wait, what do you mean stop staring at Forest? You confused me. But anyway, brilliant result for QPR. Dykes got his first goal, which... it reminds me a lot of Jukas Jukovic in a way, Dykes, because he seems quite powerful. He seems like a bit of a presence up top. If you cross the ball over to the back post for him, I'm sure he will get them in. I'm not too sure on how much he will do this season, though. He's already kicked off his campaign. It's always lovely to try to get an early goal, boys. Okay, fair enough, mate, fair enough. Who would you want to replace him if you do get him out? Who do you want to replace him? It is really hard, because to predict everything the first game, lads. Say if I get into like week 5 or week 6 with this, each week will be easier to predict, because you get closer towards the end of the season, and also you find out a lot more about the teams because so far, lads, one game gone, difficult to predict. As you guys see, like they're all saying, Derby won't get promotion, Derby won't do this, Derby won't do that. Blooming hell, There's been hundreds of teams which have been down there for like, the top blooming, for down there in like the bottom 18, which, have flown all the way up, the table. Any team, like look at Cardiff, for the last season, for the first blooming like 10 games when Neil Warnock was in charge, they were like 19th or 18th or 17th, they were flirting down relegation. Same with Derby County, towards the first couple of games of the season, they were, down to like 21st, fighting off to get promoted, but look at them, they bloody pushed up the table as well as Cardiff and all this. Mate, no, he's Matthew Martin. I've been streaming much recently. Watford, Bournemouth and Derby. Watford and Bournemouth, in my opinion, I think they will struggle, but I think Bournemouth will struggle more just because, as well as Watford are playing a lot of youth players, as well as, a lot of mixture between first team players. Bournemouth, in my opinion, have kind of egos in their team. They're going to have players which they think they deserve to be in the Premier League. Because I know they're heavily linked with Jack Wilshere from West Ham, which I really doubt would go to Bournemouth. He had a fantastic stay at Bournemouth when he was there. Honestly, he had a fantastic drive about him. He was always good in the midfield. He controlled the midfield more than anything else. And, it could generally be, a bad season for the team to get renegades. Like I said, boys, like, look at that video I made earlier. Look at all the teams which came down from the Premier League, the Championship, that have struggled. Recently, very rare teams that go down go straight back up. The only team which I've known that do that so far is Fulham. Even West Brom, for example, they came down. They didn't do as well as everyone predicted. Okay, they got playoffs, but they still weren't that good. At the same time, personally think we should get an attacking tactic English major, no idea who, but a lot of fans saying Gabriel. I have absolutely no clue who that is, Harper, mate. Like what for the team, then they've got a lot of injury and testing youth. I love that. I love players that, I love teams that play youth mixture with first team players, because them first team players are going to teach them youth players. It's like what I said about Huddersfield. If Huddersfield managed to stay up this season, because I think they'll struggle this season massively. And if Huddersfield do well this season, they get playoffs or, they get a decent mid-table finish, they're going to do fantastic. They honestly will, because they've got a young, inexperienced manager, which is bringing through youth, Spanish talent, fast-flowing football. If Huddersfield manage to do well, they will be a force, even if they get a mid-table finish next season and the season after that. Because look at Brentford. Brentford have been working on this attacking mould for seasons upon seasons upon seasons, and now look at them. They got relegated for the Championship down to League One at one point. They're trying to test this all out, but they kept with their philosophy. They kept going, and now look at them. They've won the favourites to go up. Whether they will go up, I don't know, because it looks like Benrahma set to join Crystal Palace. Ollie Watkins has gone to Villa. It's a big loss for them. It really is. And it's very exciting. To see. These players. Given chances in the Premier League, but Brentford should be able to keep hold of them, because rather than going to teams which could be relegated next season. I can understand if Tottenham came in for you, or Arsenal. Obviously, you're going to jump at opportunity because they're the few of the biggest clubs in the world, let alone in the Premier League. But going to like relegation or threatened teams, that are favourites to go down, it doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, I believe so, mate. But I think they'll keep Bremo, even though I actually do think he is massively underrated. I think he's just as good as Benrahma. I think we will beat Huddersfield after the Cardiff match. Okay, fair enough. In all fairness, Jordan, mate, like I love what Cranker said. You shouldn't be prioritising any matches. You should just be, prioritising every match should be the same priority. Because at the end of the day, they've all got the same stakes, 3 points. Say if we played Villa next week and we played blooming Swansea this week, for example, I would want us to prioritise both as much. Even though Villa's a derby match, I'd want us to think Swansea's just as important. It's just an example for, 'cause they're both really important. How you doing, Stephen, mate? Welcome in. No, Jordan, mate, but you see my point, though, they're going to be round about there, aren't they, Jordan, and I could understand, if they would have went to, let's say, maybe like a Spurs or an Everton or, or a Leicester. Leicester seem to be on a lot of Championship players and doing really well with them. They seem to be doing very well with them. Whether they'll keep that, I don't know. I really don't. I really don't. Every game is important. Every game is much, because at the end of the day, lads, it's 3 points. Every match is 3 points. We shouldn't say if we face Luton one week and we got blooming, let's just say Watford the next. We should be prioritising Luton just as much as Watford, because at the end of the day, they are both 3 points. They both have got the same stake. We should be going out to beat them as much as any other team. True, Owen, mate. The only thing which I think about Martinez is that... What do you mean? You start college tomorrow? Good luck, Steve, mate. Good luck, my man. The only thing is about Ollie Watkins, is my dad mentioned this to me, the reason why I think he'll struggle is because he's used to playing in the Brentford mould. He's used to that. He's used to be playing fancy, dancy, smancy, whatever you want to call it, football. He's used to that, with Brentford. Coming into a new team and got all the pressure put onto him, it's just kind of mad. Because he's Villa's record signing, isn't he? 33 million. I personally think he's worth 33 million. But Brentford are going to struggle this season, in my opinion. Not struggle, but I don't think they'll do as well. But however, you guys saw my predictions video. If any guys haven't seen my predictions video, go and check it out, By the way, hope you guys did like the reason why relegated clubs usually struggle when they go into the Championship. Hope you guys did like that. And I want to add another point onto that, just because it seems to be, like Jordan put a good point, it seems to look to be, confidence dropping. By the way, boys, would you guys want me to do the same for the Premier League? Let me know. Would you guys want me to do this for the Premier League or not? Would you guys want me to do this for the Premier League? I'm not going to lie, I'd love to get my dad on here, actually, honestly, I'd love to get my dad on this, This seems like a little bit of a fucking podcast thing, wasn't it, that, Championship game 1 week, going through all my thoughts. What else happened in the Championship? Let's think. Okay. I'm trying to go through all the teams in my head. I don't know. I'd love to get my dad on here, but I don't think he'll come on. Just all that force. Dad collab. I wish. In my opinion, Owen, mate, yes, but this, like I said, Owen, is the crucial season. This is the crucial season because like I said, they need to gel. Everton, the board need to be patient because let's face it, they won against Tottenham today, but there were still signs of confusion because there was a few loose passes even there. It's going to take time because Allen came from the Serie A, James Rodriguez came from the blooming Serie A. I don't actually know, Callum. I don't know. Okay, all in their prime, I take the Everton midfield, but currently I take the Chelsea midfield. Did you, Harper, mate? Did you? Birmingham watch-alongs? Maybe. I don't know if you guys want to see that. I was debating whether to do one for the Brentford game because I had a choice to either do watch-along with you guys or go out with my dad, to help with some certain stuff, which I prefer, to not mention because it's private, and Justin's in my first team, actually, and all my days, Justin, he is insane, look at that, another one which came for the Championship to the Premier League, which is doing okay, which is getting time, Thoughts on Spurs losing? Okay, it's gone for a championship thoughts to move Premier League. I am going to do a Premier League one, lads. Do not worry, okay? I will do a Premier League one. We nearly beat Cardiff. It really, honestly, it really is, difficult, to predict any league and predict any team. I'm already in one, Jordan, mate. I'm already in two. I don't want to be in about four. How you doing, mate? Don't worry, lads. I am going to do one for the Premier League, so do not apologise, okay, boys? But like I said, the Championship is fantastic. But there's a few things to note about QPR at the moment, which is I'm going to go on to. Osayi Samuel could leave to Celtic. Losing Samuel and Eze could ruin their season, because if they kept them, I think they could have gone to playoffs. But not yet. He is the key, mate. He is. He is. I don't think I will, Jordan, mate. I'm sorry. I don't think I will, man. I just don't want to be in too many, my man. I'm new to all this stuff, I love the Championship, but I hate. That is why I love it, because I hate it. How stressful it is, how exciting it is. You wake up on a Saturday and you're sitting there like so many emotions going through your head. It's so exciting, honestly. Because Raya's Championship quality. Raya, the only thing about Raya is he's very mistake prone. He is nowhere near Martinez, in my opinion. He is nowhere near, the capability of Martinez, the Argentinian goalkeeper. But he has potential to be. Raya's only about 23, isn't it? 22. Very young, for a goalkeeper. Get relegated. It really is, honestly, Callum. It really is. Rarely teams, go straight down, come back up. Very rare. Very rare. Is the bet still on if we get top four, we get a mod? Yeah. Yeah, I'm fairly confident. I don't think you'll get top four. I really don't think you will. But don't let his win take your head, okay? It's one game of the season, okay? One game out of 38. 38. It just depends. Like I said, you've kicked off your campaign fantastically. Brilliant win against Spurs. Unfortunate Everton players in my FPL. But, there we go. I thought the bet was to win the league, but, I thought the bet was to win the league, Mike. I didn't think it was top four. Because now I'm actually down myself, because Everton could get top four, but then again, when they start coming against the likes of Liverpool and blooming Manchester United, blooming now, it's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy, when you start coming against, because let's face it, Spurs, when you face Spurs, it's either going to go two ways. You're either going to outplay them and win the match, or you're either going to outplay them and lose, because Spurs don't outplay you. Spurs are a very calm, methodical team. I love Spurs. The reason why I love Spurs is Mourinho. I love Mourinho. Bet was top four. I thought it was winning the league, but like I said, it's early on. I'm not going to lie, Richarlison is shit. I'm sorry, Richarlison is shit. Sorry my language. We've gone to talk about Championship to Premier League now. I am going to do a Premier League talk about it, lads. But, Richarlison is... no wonder why I haven't put him in my fucking team, for FBL team. He is woeful. I'm sorry. He's never going in my FBL team. I don't care. Never in a million years. Never. Compared to all the other options, there's much better. Honestly, there's much better. Of course, I had Robinson. Mate, he missed like a chance to think my Nam would score. Nah, my Nam probably wouldn't, but like I said, but let's go back to the Championship, lads. In my opinion, Nottingham Forest and Derby will pick up. Losing these two matches is going to be not that much of a hinder, because like I said, lads, it's the first game of the season. Teams haven't had that long, to give themselves, time. Especially with all the new transfers coming in, they need time. They've started the season way too early. In my opinion, they've started the season way too early. They've really, they've really started the season really poor. No, but they're missing their chances, and then they're missing an open goal. You know, if Richarlison played for Birmingham and he did that, we would be on the fucking pitch. I've seen Messi and Ronaldo missed an open net. Fair enough, it happens, but it seems to happen quite frequent to Richarlison. You know, usually every season. I think Richarlison is the most overrated player in the Premier League. And I know I'm not alone with that. He shows moments of quality, you know, here and there. Please remember, lads, if any guys on this channel, please remember to drop a like and subscribe us from the absolute world. I will do this for the Premier League, lads. I'm going to talk about all my thoughts on the EFL Championship, you know, like I said. You know, we had Norwich who beat Huddersfield. That's no one to talk about. Norwich beat Huddersfield 1-0. Adaya with the goal. I remember the goal. I think it was a mistake from Stearman from a pass back. Pukki intercepted it, ran through on goal, stopped at the edge of the box, played it across the face of goal. Adaya's there to just tap it home. Very unselfish Pukki. Pukki could have rifled that in. However, he decided to get calm, put the team first, which I love a striker doing that, and he just rifled it in. So that's another game to talk about. Huddersfield are going to struggle this season, in my opinion. Huddersfield are going to massively struggle this season. Huddersfield are going to struggle, and I think we all know that, okay? You know, because appointing an under-23s manager from Leeds to be as your first team manager for a club like Huddersfield is not good. You know, it really isn't. You know, it really isn't. You know, I feel really bad, Huddersfield fans, because they should be going for the likes of Chris Hughton and blooming all them lot, you know. But if it works, it will be fantastic for them, because if they ever get to the Prem and they play good football and this Carlos Carvalhan guy, and you know they do well, they could be the next bloody thing, honestly. True, but I guess Eric Dyer, you know, he's a I want to defend Eric Dyer in a way. I want to defend Eric Dyer because I feel like he cares in the Spurs team. I feel like he actually really wants to do well. I think it's just confidence, you know, because he was blooming. Everyone predicts him to be the next best blooming thing, you know, in the England defence, but obviously he hasn't turned out to be. He still is fairly young. He can still turn it round, obviously, but it's not looking likely under Mourinho. He isn't really that much of a Mourinho type of player. Spurs, the commission about nothing. Spurs' recruitment has been awful this season, in my opinion. I hate it how teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United all look in the Championship for young talent, you know, like, I hate that. Watkins linked to Spurs. Watkins almost went to Spurs, people. That should not be the ambition that Spurs should be looking at. Spurs should be looking at Milik, you know, big strikers, you know. It just annoys me. It really does annoy me. Spurs' transfer recruitment has been awful. Doherty and Højbjerg, they should be looking for much better. They honestly should. They really should. Honestly, they really should. They should. You know, it really does annoy me. You know how blooming Spurs were looking at Watkins. Because let's face it, Watkins isn't gonna. We all know this. Watkins isn't gonna do well in the Premier League as he does at Brentford. You can't tell me that. He will not score 25 goals in the blooming. Premier League. We all know that. He will not score blooming 25 goals in the Premier League. We all know that. The thing is, Højbjerg and Doherty, they're good players, but are they Spurs players? Spurs are a massive club. They've got, in my opinion, one of the best managers in the world, in my opinion. I love Jose Mourinho. You can't tell me he's a good manager. Maybe he's lost it a bit in the past couple of seasons, but look what he's done throughout his career. You can't tell me that man doesn't deserve a round of applause, honestly. I love Mourinho. I watched the Spurs documentary. I think he's a great guy, and I think he really cares. But it's just that, you know, Spurs were right with sacking Pochettino in my opinion. You know, but I don't know if Mourinho was the correct time for him. And all that, let's face it, Daniel Levy, I'm not being rude here, he's a tight bastard, that guy is. Like, he really is, honestly. He's a tight guy, honestly. I don't care what anyone says. You know, he's tight with money. He really is, honestly. Spurs Spurs shouldn't be linked with players like Watkins, Matty Cash and blooming Joe Worrell. They should be linked with players like blooming Koulibaly, blooming, Lenglet, Varane. That's who Spurs should be linked with. They should be linked with big name players. Benzema, they should be linked with them type of players. Not fucking a second-rate championship striker. Honestly, it doesn't make any sense. Even he's going to win the championship. I've done my predictions. It's on my prediction video, and I believe I predicted Norwich to win because their squad, when they went to the Premier League, basically a championship squad. I think all their players know that. So, I think they'll, do well there. I hope you guys all agree with my, I hope you guys all agree, Yeah, I know that, Adam, mate, but, before he went to Villa, Spurs were apparently going to lodge in a bid for Watkins. Why? And Eze was linked, no offence, but Eze was linked to Arsenal and blooming, Chelsea and all this. No. I know it's just all rumours and paper talk, No, but, Joe, mate, they should. They should. They should. Even if they are in the Europa League or not, they should. You can't tell me no player's gonna. You can't tell me you look at Spurs and you go, that's a big club, that's a good club, because they are. Spurs are a massive club. They're a fantastic club, and I think they could do well. I don't think Mourinho's a Spurs type of manager though. I really don't. I can see him leaving. I really can, which upsets me because I love Mourinho. I think Norwich will do fantastic in the Championship in my opinion. But it really does annoy me how teams like Spurs, Arsenal, Chelsea are all looking at, people like Eze and Watkins and Benrahma. No. For a start off, it'll ruin their player's career. Yeah, Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney to Spurs. I can understand if Troy Deeney moves to somewhere like West Brom because it would make sense. He's from Birmingham, Troy Deeney. He's a Birmingham fan. And, I could understand moving to West Brom, local, again, it just... Yeah, who knows where the goal net is, because Kane's looking here like, oh, I've got miles space here because Troy Parrott is all the way blooming back there. It doesn't make any sense. Who do you think will go down? I predicted, Barnsley. Who else did I predict? I predict Barnsley, Wickham, Rotherham. Hello, Lancy, mate. Welcome in. If you are the youngest. Yeah, I completely agree with that, Lancy, mate. I completely agree with that because there's been so many youngsters who've gone to big clubs and have failed. Like, I wanted to talk about this because I was doing it the other day. This relates to the Championship as well. Ravel Morrison. Ravel Morrison was meant to be the next best thing in world football. He was rumoured to be blooming, the greatest England midfielder ever. He had so much potential ahead of him. He went on loans, to multiple clubs start of his career, like West Ham, Birmingham, which he done well. But his attitude, which really annoys me. I see, when I used to go football training quite frequently, there was so many kids, which used to do all these skills, never used to pass, and they were shit. Always trying to skill it round, flick it over the goalkeeper's head. Managers won't stand for that. Managers don't want a player which can do all this fancy shit and not pass the ball because they think they're bigger than what they are. And I think that could Greenwood be a Ravel... Boys, let me know your thoughts. Could Greenwood be a Ravel Morrison, mate? Because look what Greenwood's doing at the moment. It needs to be Champions Day with laughing gas with him, having laughing gas, on an Instagram live or something like that. There's also that instant where you bring back women to the hotel. Honestly, one absolute disgrace. And I'm being serious, but one absolute disgrace. Like my dad always used to tell me, players used to have to fight for England. Players used to have to blooming deserve every single season. Players used to, put in their all for the England shirt. And now players which ain't even performing well are getting picked. Why is Eric Dyer in the England team? Why is blooming Jordan Pickford in the England team? Why is blooming Michael Keane in the England team? It doesn't make any sense. You should be picking players which are doing well, not players that are declining. It really don't make any sense to me. It really doesn't. honestly, Ravel Morrison, like he's still got it. He's still got ability to play. He still is. He could probably still make it in, and maybe a promotion threatening championship team. But this, I remember when he was at try at Birmingham under Harry Redknapp at the time. He was fantastic. He was honestly absolutely fantastic. Hello, James, mate. Welcome in, James. Hope you're doing well. If you're on his channel, please like, subscribe in the wood if you could. But then again, okay, you shouldn't be representing England then, for example. You shouldn't be representing England or the club, because you shouldn't tolerate that. You want players that are going to play for the football club, because there's thousands, millions of people that could only dream to be in the position of Mason Greenwood, Phil Foden, blooming, just them two, Ravel Morrison, that would have been in their position as a kid, would have been in their position, which only dreamed. But now, players they don't care. Like, blooming hell, back in like the 80s and the 90s, blooming hell, people used to have to die to put on the England shirt, to play football. But now, you get it in just because you do, you do all right. You ain't actually fighting. There's thousands of people that would, give blooming arms and legs to play blooming football. There's thousands of people that would do anything to play football, in a professional level in the Premier League. But they're just spoiling it. Mate, I'm not going to lie, if I was being paid blooming 20k a week, honestly, I would blooming be a role model, honestly. I wouldn't risk my footballing career, honestly. I wouldn't risk it. Because let's face it, not many managers will stand for what they've done. Not many managers. Look at Ravel Morrison, for example, Okay, the manager at Manchester United is standing for a few things for him, but then he wouldn't have it anymore. And that's what's happening to Greenwood at the moment. I don't know if they're in the same category, Ravel Morrison and Greenwood, but but they need to blooming care. They need to show something. True, Lanty, mate. It doesn't make any sense. But how you doing, James? By the way, what football team is what James might interested to know? Mate, if I was 18 and being paid blooming 20k a week, Greenwood's probably not even on that. Greenwood's probably on way more than that. I'm being disrespectful to not just the England team, to all the Manchester United fans, all your family. That's just disrespectful. That is just disrespectful. Imagine Alex Ferguson at Manchester United now, and he done that at Manchester United. Ferguson would have bloody strangled him. They wouldn't have stood for that. That's for FC Porto, fair enough. Who's for FC Porto player interested to know? What do you think of Swansea? I like Swansea. I think they're a good team. I think they'll do well this season. What happened to them in the Championship? What happened to them in the Championship, Matthew, mate? On Saturday, what happened? Nah, you guys pick it up. I don't think you guys will get relegated. I could see you guys bringing in Benrahma, Tarkowski, and them lot. I think you two will get them. See, pretty much everybody in that starting 11, which Adam's named, is a role model. Ward-Prowse should be in the England team, in my opinion. He is honestly absolutely class. Them players should be in the England team. Yeah, he probably would have, mate. He probably would have. Tito's very good, but Pepe's a legend. Hey, you love to see it. But if you're on his channel, mate, please like, subscribe. We're trying to grind to 1.3k. You seem like a nice guy, oh yeah, he is, and he Lancy, mate. He is. He is. Yeah, I didn't realise that. I think you will get somebody. I trust me. You guys will get somebody. Yeah, but like I said, it's kind of, I could kind of, vouch for this in the Aitor Crank situation, because, like, Crank has had it before in the past, when he made, Premier League clubs like Middlesbrough at the time and, Real Madrid. He wouldn't stand for any of this. He wouldn't. He would want players which are going to give you their all in training just as much as the match. It's like players should be playing for the shirt because, let's face this, no player should think they're bigger than the club. No player. No player. I don't care. Say if Ronaldo was at Birmingham, Ronaldo shouldn't think he's bigger than Birmingham. You know, or say if, you know, blooming Ronaldo was at Plymouth then, for example, you know, he shouldn't think he's bigger than Plymouth. He should think he's in the same category. No player is bigger than the club. They should all be fighting for the club. They shouldn't think they're better than what they are. You know, in my opinion. They should all be willing to play, you know, for the badge, in my opinion. He would come to West Ham. You're a Premier League club, mate. Let me know. I thought the exact same of Birmingham, and Birmingham made some fantastic business this season. You know, you're a Premier League club, mate. West Ham, one of the biggest clubs in the Premier League. You know, one of them anyway, you know. Big ground. Okay. Let's just name the attractions of going to West Ham. London. London's a nice area. Look at your stadium. Your stadium is incredible. You've got a fantastic ground, fantastic facilities. Big club, playing in the Premier League. That's just enough for a player to come in blooming out. West Ham offered me a pro contract. I'll be blooming sprinting there. You know, Nancy, mate, you know. I mean, many footballers who go to West Ham. In my opinion, you know, if you offered me a blooming West Ham contract, honestly, I'd go there. I would go there. You know, footballers just don't move, you know, just necessarily, you know, for the club as well. They like to move to nice areas, you know, that they like to move, you know, to nice areas and, you know, play in a league which they'll enjoy. Eddie, playing for West Ham. Hey, give me a second. Look at that. Look at that, boys. I don't know if you guys can see. Can you guys see that? Oh, man. Honestly, this brings back memories, this did, honestly. This brings back so many memories. This brings back so many memories, lads, honestly. Medal. The season. At the end of the season, the medal. Honestly. Memories. I ain't a West Brom fan, by the way. I'm a Birmingham fan. Yeah, but what player wants to go to a team where the board has no ambition? In all fairness, I do kind of agree to that statement, but then again, you know, nobody knows what West Ham's ambitions are. You don't know. You know, because for all we know, West Ham, deadline day, they could go out and spend, 100 mil for it. I don't know if they will. They obviously won't, I don't think. But they could. You know, you don't know. It takes time for transfers, you know, because it's like, you know, I would rather, you know, have, you know, I would rather have, you know, a player which wants to play for Blues rather than someone the quality of Ronaldo which doesn't want to play for Blues. I want players, you know, that are, if they would come to Birmingham, that wants to play for the club, you know, wants to represent the club. Why do you have West Brom medal? Because I used to, you know, play for them. You know, I used to, you know, represent their foundation. Oh, give me a second. There we go. You know, honestly, that memories, man. Honestly, how long ago was this? Probably 2 years. You know, and give me a second. Oh, fucking hell. He's in the middle of everywhere. And this is the one from last year. There you go. Da 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 da. It's kind of, you know, I don't usually play much really, to be honest with you. You know, I'm usually just, you know, what's the word? I'm usually just, you know, one there to kind of fill up the training, really. You know, but, you know, nothing special at the same time. Nothing special whatsoever. Haller flopped as well. You know, there's been many players who's come to the Premier League, you know, which have struggled. But then again, a player is as only good as the players around him. You know, you put Messi in a bloody Bolton team. Messi wouldn't do well for Bolton. A player is only as good as the players around him. It just depends how good. It just depends how good. There's good players in there somewhere. Haller, there's a good player in there. He can score goals on his day. You know, you got blooming. What do you call it? You got blooming Anderson, Felipe Anderson. You know, he's a class player as well, but they just ain't cutting that edge. West Ham. You know, but like I said, let's go back to the Championship as well. You know, blooming now. You know, Championship is so, you know, exciting recently. I understand. I can't wait to see more. I really can't, honestly, boys. I really can't. I can't wait to see more. Yeah, James Rodriguez is a good player. Please remember, lads, when you guys are on this channel, please remember to like and subscribe. We are trying to grind to 1.3k. We're trying to get there as soon as possible, lads. I want to thank every one of you guys for you know, all you guys support. It's been absolutely incredible. Currently on 1,282 subs. That is incredible. Thank you all. Antonio almost gives his for all for the club. For all. West Ham, I really rate their other player. What's their name? Souček. I really rate Souček. I think he's another good player. But now, do I really nice from the Championship talk than in Premier League talk? But like I said, you know, the Championship is honestly an absolutely mad division. It really is, honestly. It's an absolutely mad division. You know, it really is. You know, it's honestly a mad division. You know, the table can end up blooming upside down. You know, blooming, you know, in December or something like that. You know. It really is mad, honestly. You know, there's so much can change. It seems to be, you know, you win one week and you lose the next. Birmingham got Swansea next. We're going to struggle. I start to watch the Championship near the end of the season. But yeah, I agree, James. But I love the Championship. You know, I'm a Birmingham City fan myself. We won't be pushing towards players. You don't know, do you? Like I said, the Championship is unpredictable. You know, it really is. You know, really unpredictable. The Championship. You know. So many teams, like Forest could struggle this season. There's going to be so many teams that could struggle and could do well and might not do well. So many teams. So blooming many. So many. Why not, Rocco, mate? Aim for it. Still very young, mate. Like I said, blooming Jamie Vardy. You know, blooming. What age was he when he started playing professional football? Not that old. Not that young. You know. Yeah, really, Tom. Mate. We talk about football, really. You know, why not? Give yourself a go. Give yourself a go, eh? Go for it, okay? Go for it. I want you to, Rocco, okay? I want you to get back to fitness levels. Do some research. Try to find yourself a club. Jeff Horsfield, blooming hell, he started playing football at the age of blooming 26. You know, picked up from, you know, looking at a park and see you got a potential in him. You know, it's just mad. Just aim for it, lads, and you guys can do it, okay? I promise. You know, I'm a big believer. If I'm a big believer, and if you put the effort in, you'll get it. If you put all the effort in, you will get it, okay? I want you guys to do it, okay? I want you all to do it, okay? I want every single one of you guys. If you guys want to, go for it, okay? Go for it. Go for it, okay? Go for it, okay? I plead you guys, go for it, okay? If you guys want to be a footballer, go on, do some extra training. Do as much as you can physically do, though. You know, get a few balls out. You know, start kicking in your back garden. Not now, obviously. But, you know, it is a bit late. But you know, train as hard. You know, you guys will do it. Okay, I promise. Just put all your effort in. Okay. Why, Adam, mate? Why? Have I missed your message, my man? Or is it deleted, your message? Mate, James, mate, blooming hell. Shout out my channel to the Porto fan. I'm joking. No stress, my man. But I honestly, James, mate, I hope you go places as well, honestly. I hope you guys all do well in football, okay? Hope you guys do all well, okay? Yeah, okay, mate. True. Trevor Sinclair. I hate Trevor Sinclair. Isn't he that blooming left mid? You know, I can't stand him. Yeah, but lads, I honestly plead with you guys. If you guys want to be a footballer, go for it, okay? Go for it. Okay? Go for it. Put in 100% in everything, okay? Okay? 100% in everything. And you guys will do it, okay? I promise. So I'd love to play with some of you guys on FIFA. Imagine that, you know, one of my subscribers have been playing on FIFA, you know, blooming hell, be straight on my ultimate team. You know, even if he is, you know, even if you are a bronze rating or something, you go straight in the team. There's no doubt about it. You know, I have all the faith in you guys, okay? I really do. But like I said, lads, just don't show off though, okay? Don't try and do too much, because that's not what a coach looks at. You know, for example, if I was a football coach, which I wanted to be a football coach at one point, you know, I wouldn't want to look for players doing all these skills around the ball. Listen, I want players which, you know, are going to play football. They're going to pass it, but I want to see everyone wants to see all the aspects, okay? How tall is Legend Eddie? Do you want to predict how tall I am? You know, guys, get the predictions in chat. How tall do you guys think I am? You know, give me a second. How tall do you guys think I am? Go on. Fire away. Get your predictions in chat. Cause baby, you're a firework. Oh, you love CLA, mate. Hey, you don't see the attitude, mate. You don't see the attitude. You will, my man, okay? 5'8", 5'9". I'll tell you guys in a second. Because I got my height measured today, actually. Sorry, Adam, mate. Okay. I'm not gonna put a long play message in chat. I started playing as a striker. That's obviously what everyone wanted to score. I grew up into a winger role, which I liked a lot, working hard up and down. Mate, Adam, mate, you love to see it, okay? That's one long one. And now I've grown into a more central midfield role, which I loved, starting as a cam in a 4-3-3, and it was much more intense and fun. Like, the thing is about football, lads, which I want you guys to have fun playing it, okay? I want you guys to have fun playing it, because that's what football is at the end of the day. Football is meant to be played for fun, okay? I promise you guys, if you guys put all the effort in, you'll get just as much out of it compared to the effort you'll put in, okay? I want you guys all to blooming do it, okay? I want all you guys to aim, okay? I really want you guys to try and push. I'm 5'7", by the way. I always like the movement off the ball just as much, you know, rather than playing it on the ball. Because the movement off the ball is just as much when you make runs or when you stand, you know, if you're playing the correct position, for example. You know, say if, you know, this was the blooming... say if this was the blooming centre back situation here, and I'm a centre back, I wouldn't want to be standing over here. You're meant to be standing here, and you're meant to also be like this. So for example, if you guys stand like this and you're a defender, and you got a ball that's being played, you should be standing like this. You can easily run behind and try and catch it. Simple as. Let me know. Should I do football videos from now on? Yeah, I tend to agree with that, Joe, mate. And why is it? Okay, Callum, mate. Good luck to you, my man. Good luck. I want every single one of you guys to put 100% into everything you do in a football match, okay? I don't want you guys putting 90%. I don't want you guys putting 95, not even 99. 100%. Play as much as you can, okay? But then again, be intelligent with the ball, okay? I want you guys to all do that, okay? Well, not sure I can say, really. Is there, boys? Not sure I can really say. I was thinking I got sent off. Mate, Rocco, go to it, my man. Okay, because missing another training session isn't. He's gonna make things more awkward. So just go there, my man. Explain your situation. Explain how you feel, and then get back on the ball. Okay, get back on the ball. Start playing the ball forward, backwards, sideways, wherever you wanna fucking do. Okay. How you doing, Victoria? Welcome in. Hope you're doing great. I train every day, mate. My man. Fucking. Fuck. Like I go on daily walks now, for example, but I mean, you might think that's stupid, but really, I walk about 3 miles today, which is quite good for me, actually. That just helps, okay? Just like doing little things helps, boys. Just if you guys, are knackered and you guys, want to do more soon football related, go on YouTube, search up videos, watch Premier League highlights, watch how players, say if you're an attack, watch how, Harry Kane slots the ball into the bottom right corner and the position that he gets the ball in and where he stands in the box. Look at all that. Practice that, okay? Practice the movement, okay? Because do as much off the ball just as much as on the ball, okay? Like Bummy now. But how you doing, Victoria? Welcome in. I really want you guys to try and push to be footballers, okay? I'd love that. I'd love to play with you guys on FIFA. It's going good, Victoria, man. How about you? You should be good at kicking. Yeah, I'm awful at kicking uppies, lads. Honestly, I really am. Honestly, if I was on the ground floor right now, I would show you some kicking uppies. But I'm on the second floor. Don't want to bounce the ball. I can barely do any. Play for the Villa? Why not? God, I don't really care. Go on. I really don't care. I really don't. I really do not care. There's been so many Blues fans that have played for the Villa. Going for their youth kind of Craig Gardner, Gary Gardner, and blooming Robert Hopkins. I could sit here naming fucking hundreds. So yeah, training every day, do that, but just as much as training every day, watching videos, like even if it's just Premier League highlights, check how they're moving on the ball, check their positioning. Okay, Rocker, mate, if you have a back garden, for example, I don't know. I'd feel Villa off me a contract. So I'd be like, why not? Snatch it up. Why not? Okay, why not? I don't know what I would do in that situation because a lot of morale's coming for me, but you gotta seize your opportunity. Yeah, I do get you, Omar. I do kind of get you. I'm straight into a plane. Hey, mate. If you come into Birmingham, man, I'd fucking shake your hand in a heartbeat. Right. I'm not gonna if anybody off me, if Bolton, Plymouth, fucking anybody, if anybody give me a chance, I'll take it. Okay, honestly, I really would dream, to get back into the football game because. Them medals I shown you guys from about 2 years ago. I don't play football anymore. I really don't, honestly. Give me a second. I'm 5'7" and I'm a goalkeeper. 5'7" and I'm a goalkeeper. Like, look at all these battered gloves here. The amount of saves I've made in these are actually unreal. Honestly, the fucking memories flooding back looking at these. These are my first ever pair of goalkeeping gloves. I started at, 15? I think it was 15 or 14 when I probably started playing goalkeeping. And honestly, I love it. I would dream to get back into it, but I don't know. I'd love to get back into it, but I don't know. I wasted my opportunity, really, more than anything else. 5'7" as a goalkeeper. Imagine that, boys. 5'7" as a goalkeeper. 5'7", and that's never let me bothered as a keeper. That's never let me bothered. That has never ever let me. That has never bothered me. Okay, never. Honestly, never bothered me. Being a small goalkeeper compared to all the other goalkeepers that I was with at the time, all taller than me. But I managed to stand my ground, and I was really, the first choice in training. Even when I was at school, I was the first choice to be picked in the goal. I remember I had a mate, 6'2" he was next to me, and I was always picked in goal over him. And your best game in now, fucking hell. I'm not gonna lie, it's probably okay. It's my I'm pointing you over this. It was a game. I remember when I had my GCSE PE. I did my course thing, and I remember we had a game between two of the halves, and my confidence was really low at the time. My mental health was honestly awful at the time, but I decided to go in there. I suffered with massive anxiety, and I made probably the best save ever. I made a penalty save, and I made I didn't know goalkeepers were supposed to be hard. Goalkeepers are. You'd want a tall goalkeeper, wouldn't you? You'd want a tall goalkeeper. But, I'm just a midget. That's the thing, that I think would. That's the reason why I massively didn't really, do much more than what I could have, because I wish I was taller, but I guess that's my genes and genetic comes into it. I don't know if I'll grow any more over the years, but I really did love playing in goal. I really did, honestly. Because even the fact, going to training, honestly, was still just as good. At least I'll get a GCSE odds. Boom! In all fairness, that's true, actually. At least I've got a GCSE and you haven't. And you never will get one. Winning goal for a game. In all fairness, I loved it. I really did, honestly. I literally would almost do anything to get my chance back. Yeah, oh my god, my jumping ability is fantastic. If I would actually show you guys my jump, I can jump, honestly, absolutely high. In all fairness, at least I can get a fucking GCSE and pattern in my school. Compared to you, because you're not going back to school because you think you're a YouTube sensation. Ones, if that all fails. I just don't, I don't know, Joe, mate. It's, I think it's just, I don't know. I want to. I've been doing that now. You know, I'm going on walks frequently, trying to get my health back. And honestly, I would really, honestly dream of getting back into it. I really would, but I got a U. I do have a GCSE. No, you don't. In what? You're 14. You haven't got one. Okay, 15 then. I think you know. Blooming hell, no difference really. No difference. The only important ages are really 18 and 16, really. You know, and maybe 21, depending on what countries you live in. I really do, honestly. I really do miss it. I really do, honestly. I appreciate it, mate. It's just, I don't know. I just think my, you know, this is me. This is me, boys. You know, this is me. You know, all this plumbing, you know, setup stuff, all this plumbing, you know, this is me. And, you know, I enjoy making content for you guys. I enjoy making people happy. I appreciate all you guys defending me. But, you know, like I said, I would only dream to get back in the goalkeeping game, honestly. I mean that. It's the thing is about me. It's my height. I ain't gonna be looked at as a 5'7" goalkeeper. I really ain't gonna be looked at it. You know, I really ain't gonna be looked at as a 5'7" goalkeeper, honestly. And you guys all know that. You guys don't know that. You know, if you guys playing career mode, you know, if you guys are playing blooming, I appreciate Victoria. Alright, if you guys playing career mode, for example, or FIFA or anything like that, you guys wouldn't want a 5'7" goalkeeper, would you? Even if it was me. I really wish I took my opportunity, man. Honestly, I had a chance because the West Brom thing there's a foundation thing. I had a chance to actually go and trial for the West Brom team, but we couldn't fucking take it because it's too far. The West Brom grounds, you know. I had a chance, but I just couldn't. You know, it's that. Oh, man, honestly, I was so stupid not to take that chance. Honestly, I was so stupid because my parents, you know, I don't think they were taking me anyway. But I probably, you know, if I was desperate enough, I probably would have took it. But I was half-assed at it. I should have just took it, man. How short's Keylor Navas? He's 6'1". Oh dear. I don't know, man. I don't know. It's in Cornwall anyway. I imagine they have a team probably. I ain't moving yet. My dad reckons it could even be a year before I move now because, you know, with all the lockdown restrictions in Birmingham at the moment. Honestly, they've been, like, I've got to be honest, lads, you know, I have so many good moments in goal and so many bad moments at times. I remember, you know, when I went down, you know, to, you know, just collect the ball like that and it just rolled past me, you know. But then again, there's so many, I can pull off a worldie save or two, but I really wish I had the fucking chance to take it. "5'7", man, honestly. 5'7". 5'7" goalkeeper ain't gonna work. 5'7" goalkeeper ain't gonna work. I'm not gonna. I'd take being blooming 5'9". Or 5'10". I feel like that make me a bit more comfortable. The thing is, I'm a maniac in goal. I will scream at a defence if I have to. I will tell them what to do. I don't care who it is. I don't care if I know them or not. I will literally tell you what to do. I will not be your friend on that day. If you make a mistake, you will hear it from me. Really, Matthew, mate. But then Ian, how old are you, Matthew, mate? You're like 14. I'm like 17. He might be older than that. I don't know. He might be younger. But, you know, like I said, lads. How you doing, Reese, mate? But like I said, lads, you know, I honestly, I would literally top of the league. Hello, Hursty, mate. Welcome in. But, you know, like I said, lads, you know, we had a bit of a deep conversation then. But, you know, I'm doing great, thank you, you know. But the Championship is honestly one of the maddest leagues. Like, I remember when, you know, there's been a lot of good games on the weekend, honestly. You know, you got blooming QPR, you know, big win against Nottingham Forest, which, you know, like I said, you know, if I was a QPR fan, I would have taken a draw from the start. And I remember watching Tom's, your watch-along, Thirsty, and, you know, it was, you know, blooming, you would have took a point from the start off by the sound of it. I'm insecure about it. Like I said, lads, you know, I had a chance, you know, to actually trial for the West Brom first team. So I was playing a lot in the youth systems at the time, you know, at the West Brom Foundation. You know, give me a second. You know, 2 years I spent. 2 years I spent in the West Brom first team. I mean, not West Brom first team. 2 years I spent in the West Brom Foundations. I had a chance to go and trial for the first team, but I don't know. I just don't know why I didn't take it. I think I was half-arsed about it, and also, you know, I really honestly dreamt I could be back, you know, where I was right then. You know, and I'm 5'7". At the time, I must have been about 5'5". I just don't, you know, like I said, lads, you know, 5'7", honestly. But like I said, lads, if you guys want to become pro footballers, go for it, okay? Go for it. I know this has completely gone off topic. You know, I am trying to keep in the theme, you know, the Championship and all this. But, you know, there's hundreds of teams, okay? 5'7", Matthew, my man. 5'7" at 17. I really don't think I can do it. I'm doing great, thank you, Reese, mate. Hey, hopefully, Matthew, mate, hopefully. But like I said, lads, honestly, you guys have been fantastic today. So the Championship is such a mental league. Huddersfield will struggle with this. Let me know, boys. Okay, a lot of people that was Championship. Do you guys think Huddersfield will struggle this season? I think they will massively, because assistant managers don't work. They under 23, they don't work. They very rarely work. You know, becoming first team managers. And I think you guys will even know that, you know, assistant managers they rarely do well. They rarely do, honestly. They rarely do. You know, I think, as you guys see, my prediction, I think them 21st. I think they'll massively struggle this season. But welcome in, Tom. Hope you're doing well as well. Yeah, but like I said, boys, you know, if you guys put something into it, you guys will do it. I'm about to get bantered tomorrow. Why, Multimate? What's up? No, I appreciate it, Reese, mate. Like I said, lads, I really don't think I can do it. Again, I really don't. You know, honestly, if I could show you guys if I could have montage of what I've done as a goalkeeper, I honestly would. I generally would. I would love that. You know, I might start recording myself as a goalkeeper and, you know, show you guys what I can do. But, like, blooming hell, last time properly playing guys about a year ago. But I really, honestly, you know, lost to Everton. It happens, Multimate. It happens. Like, look at Everton's team, you know. It happens here and there, you know. Everton have got one of the best managers in the league. I don't know, Tom, mate. It's just embarrassment, innit? You know, because 5 foot, like, I'm 5'7". and 17 years of age, goalkeeper. I have my heart set on many things. I want to do YouTube. I want to be, you know, I want to try my goalkeeping again. I want to do so many things. I don't, Matthew, mate. I don't. I think I've only got one video of me being a keeper, and I'm not putting that up. But we go with it. I'm going to like 3 mile, 4 mile walks, honestly, nowadays. John, massive stress to all you guys, okay, honestly. I couldn't stress you guys enough. Just go on a frequent walk, you know, clear your head around your local park or your local area. A couple of miles, get you fit as well. You enjoy it, okay? You know, honestly, I really, I just think it's too late. I really do. The old top like me. You ain't old, Tom, mate. You ain't old. Okay, now 25's old, and I'm gonna be fucking terrified. You know what? Yeah, you know, old man. No, nobody's ever too old to do anything. Is that my old saying motto? Boys, we have Boris Johnson as a goalkeeper. Right, go to work. Don't go to work. Honestly. You know, better late than never. Hey, it's a wake up call. You know, but you guys honestly are fantastic, you know. I'm legit what? Eddie, English please. Ancient. There we go. You know, during local squad, let's just say history doesn't go down with me and my local team. You know, well, I don't know, it depends what you mean by local. What do you... There's actually quite a load of teams around me actually, which I could probably go in for, but I need to just, you know, go back. I need to go in the park, kick around a few balls around with my dad, and see what I've got in the locker. Most 10th game you've been in, almost 10th game. I'm not gonna lie, it would probably actually be a training match. It would be a training match where the scouts came. I was shitting myself. You know, I was honestly bricking it. But then again, you know, like, he had a few words with me afterwards, and, you know, he said, Eddie, there's some, you can have a trial up in the West Brom, you know, blooming ground, you know, and the West Brom ground from where I live is about 10 mile probably, you know, round about that area, round about, I don't fucking know, I just put that as a guess out there, but, you know, honestly, Asian shots against you. Honestly, I'd love to meet some of you guys in real life. Honestly, I generally would. Honestly, you guys helped me out so much. You know, the past few days and weeks and year. Sorry. But no, boys, do you guys know what day it is tomorrow? It is the day, the anniversary of this channel. 1 year of streaming tomorrow. Mad. Boris would be a mad keeper. Don't save the ball. Don't save the ball. Go to catch a cross, don't go to catch a cross. Last for last. Okay, I used to play the academy of Tranmere, then left there to join Burnley, then left to join Liverpool, then joined Everton, was about to sign a contract. Oh, did you actually, Reece, mate? Oh, that is really, you know, 10 miles. Yeah, what about 10 miles? I mean, yeah, let me Google it. No, actually, I don't want to Google it. 1 year, boys. 1 year anniversary. I don't know what I've got planned. I hope you guys do like these type of videos, though. I love talking about the Championship, the Premier League. You know, I also love the 2 videos that I've made. If you guys haven't checked that out, please do. I've made a video on my Championship predictions and also a video on why I think teams struggle in the when they get relegated from the Premier League into the Championship. But I might give it a go, lads. Goalkeeping again. I'll make it a pro. Oh, man. In a car isn't bad, is it? It's just the fact, you know, it's the hassle, isn't it? You know, because it's also awkward to get to. It might be 10 miles, but it's like... Really, Reece, mate. Honestly, I really, honestly love all you guys, okay? the fucking Reading. Hello, Adam Scott, mate. Welcome in. If any guys are on this chat and enjoying this, please like and subscribe, okay? I want to turn this frequent, lads. I want to talk, about the championship. I know this has gone completely off topic. I'll try to get it back on topic eventually, but good conversation we're having so far. And I want this to be, I'm enjoying it, better than me just sitting here watching YouTube, isn't it? Honestly, I really want to get back into it, but 5'7", 5'7" for a goalkeeper. I was probably 5'5" at the time when I was 14 and 13. I even got told I was too small then. I don't know. I'm a fucking midget. Honestly, if I was about 5'9" or 5'10", I wouldn't mind, but 5'7". Do you own, mate? Fair enough, man. Fair enough. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. The memories are starting to flood in back, to be honest here. Even the odd school game here and there, honestly, it's just mad, honestly. Yeah, Matthew, mate, it's just down the look of the draw, innit? Like, bloody hell, Jeff Horsfield, he started playing football when he was 27, got promoted to the Premier League with Birmingham and all that. But honestly, boys, okay? Honestly. Will Eddie be at 2-0 subs or Labour will I be a talent for Malmo or a student in a city school? Honestly, if I'd had Twitch in the two, I would rather have this channel and, Peter Redding game, mate. It was a good win for Reading, honestly, a fantastic win. 2-0 you won. Unlikely because I predicted Reading to finish quite low in the table. I've said, it's only a couple of games, guys. It's going to take time for all teams, to try to get back as well up to fitness levels. In my opinion, they've started the season way too early. Players aren't physically fit yet, even though they should be. They've been paid a lot of money. But Reading, fantastic win 2-0 for Reading, honestly. An absolutely great win, Adam, mate. Honestly, a great win, I think Zhao scored, I remember his goal. I think he was a corner, whipped in, near post header. Near post volley, sorry. Good goal. And I can't remember who scored the first one, though. But, great win for Reading. 2-0 at Pride Park as well. I think you're going to need as many points as possible because I think you will struggle. But I love the idea that you've appointed an unheard-of manager. Give another manager a chance. I think Reading, as you guys see, I think I put them 18th or 19th for my predictions video. Just because, like I said, it's hard to predict the championship. Like I said, Reading finished top of the league for all we know. We don't know. Great win for Reading. Good stuff. I think it's a great win. Ejaria. Only moved to centre mid up in a striker. I don't regret it. Sorry, Reese, mate. For some reason your comments are quite showing up late here because you just put last and it's just come up after. It's so bad how I broke my foot as well. I rolled out and all my 8 stone weight was on it and it snapped my foot and and all my tendons and ligaments couldn't walk and had to learn. Did you? Honestly, Reese, mate, I'd like to hear that. Are you still back in the football game, Reese? Are you still back in it? Because that shows a true footballer. Don't let an injury bother you. The thing is, I like playing outfield and in goal. My dad's always told me I'm a much better goalkeeper, than an outfield player. I don't regret anything I've done, really. Honestly, I love this. I love this channel, and I love football. I love everything at the moment. It's just if only I got. Man, I can't go back regretting chances though, Eddie. You can't. What's done is done. You got to push yourself forward. I'd love to try to get my dad on this podcast. Actually, I'd honestly love it, but I don't think he'd come on. Really, I don't think he'd come on. How many likes are we on currently, lads? How many likes are we on currently? How many likes are we on currently? You know what? I will try and get my dad on another. I will try and get my dad on the EFL Championship podcast for week 2. Okay, lads. I will try. I can't promise, but I will try. Okay. You know, we can talk about all the results, talk about all the fiction. He knows just as much the Championship as well as me, and he can tell you so many. You know. No, you don't, Joe. Honestly, that's the reason why I took a break yesterday. My mental health was honestly awful. You know, I'm starting to get a bit better now. I'm starting to go out a lot more. I feel like I'm starting to seize the opportunity. Mate, I really want you to have another go at it, Reese, mate. I really want you to have a go, okay? I really do. I really want to get back in the game. I really do. Mini Thogton and Thogton. Hey, what do you mean mini? Mate, my dad's just as much interesting as Dog Dad, okay? I promise you guys that. Oh, my dad's actually a legend, honestly. I think you guys even know him before. Yeah, honestly, train smile, mate, great result, honestly. I gotta admit, I kind of expected it, though, at the same time. I feel like it was kind of... The moment was that it was coming. A win was coming for Birmingham eventually. Well, hopefully. You know, great win. I thought we were the better team in the first half. Not the second half, though, but... You know, I think we just done enough to deserve to win the game. I thought our goal was fantastic. You know, great set-up play. Yeah, the thing is, every time I roll on my ankle, for some reason, I don't break it or anything. You know, I went through the woods today, and, you know, I accidentally, you know, just blooming, I went like, you know, my ankle was straight like that, and I accidentally bent it like that, and I was like, you know, I felt a bit of pain, but nothing really happened. Honestly, thank you guys all for coming in this though. If any of you guys are on his channel, like I said, please remember to drop a like and subscribe, you know, because I'd love to make this a frequent thing, okay? Your worst injury in football, Eddie? I haven't really had one. I really haven't. I think I've literally only had 2 injuries in my entire, you know, few years playing football. I think I had a sprained wrist once, and I was out for a couple of weeks, you know, until my wrist got fully properly, because there was this kid called Harry. Honestly, he had the most powerful shot ever. I've never seen anything like that. I never have. Honestly, okay, this is a statement. He had the most powerful shot I've ever seen. Honestly, his shot almost broke my fucking hand. But then again, I literally started playing goalkeeping then, so I was probably very poor in my, you know, hand handling. Like, honestly, the worst injury there's probably sprained wrist. I had a bit of a I had an instant where I was going down to collect a ball, you know, from a corner, and then one of the opposition literally stood straight with studs on my fecking thigh, you know, when I was down on the ground, and, you know, honestly, I had to be substituted off, basically, and my brother went in goal, you know, for a bit, because they didn't have a goalkeeper then, so, you know, they had to grab somebody, you know, off the blooming thing, and Sid, you know, immediately played goal, and he just went in for a bit. Honestly, you know, that really hurt, that did. That really hurt. I can feel the pain right now, actually. I remember the kid who done it to me, his name was Ali. The kid's name was Ali, and honestly, he literally stood, like, I felt his boots touch the skin. I mean, I felt his boots touch the blooming floor, you know, through my skin at the time. Oh my, honestly, I couldn't fucking walk. Yeah, calf is blooming that. Okay, you guys can't see what I was pointing at. I ain't showing you my fucking legs. Oh, really, Matthew, mate. I'm trying to think of something else, though. I'm trying to think of something else. I don't know. I'm trying to think. I've thought of everything in training. I'm trying to think if I had an injury in school or something like that. I remember I got full bloody blasted with a ball straight in the forehead. That fucking hurt. I was like, oh, where am I? The calf's like down here, you know, below your leg. Like underneath your hamstring, that thing there. That's your gastrocnemius. One of my... Okay, you got, I can sit here naming bloody muscles, you got your biceps, which are non-existent for me, you got your biceps, you got your triceps, you got your blooming tibialis anterior, you got your blooming gastrocnemius, you got your blooming, what else could I name, you got your latissimus dorsi, you got your blooming deltoids, you got your blooming... I done GCSE here, lads. Don't at me. Don't at me. Don't at me. Don't blooming come at me. Tibia, fibia, hey. You know it, that's a bone. See, I know my muscle. I took GCSE for crying out loud, lads. What do you expect me to name? Because every time we had to come into the class, we used to have to just write all the muscles and the bones. It was mad. I'm trying to make... You got your cranium, you got your blooming scalapia, or whatever you call it. Scalapia, I think. You got your blooming... It's going to kill me now. Okay, you got your ulna, you got your blooming radius. What's this? What's this called? Oh, that's annoying me now. A2GCPE, revise. Try it, because I remember there was a rap thing that we used to have to blooming listen to. You got your femur on your leg, you got your blooming tibia fibia, you got your blooming honestly. I'm trying to remember. What the hell's this called? I can't remember. Let me see, I can Google it. Oh, nah, I am gonna Google this. Don't even tell me, lads, if you guys know. Don't even tell me. Honestly, I couldn't enjoy it. I really enjoyed it when I did it. You've always got your blooming type 1, type 2, type 2X diabetes or whatever. Something like that. You've also got your blooming... you got your carbs. You got your blooming carbohydrates. Proteins. Fats. Humerus. There you go. Boom. Humerus. There you go. Radius, ulna. You got your blooming... I don't know what he's called. What the fuck are these called? They're all called the same thing as well. This is called like something down here, which is just with another letter. What's this called? What's the wrist called? Oh, it ain't coming to me. This is miles away, honestly. This is miles away, boys. I'm in a championship broadcast. I'm in a championship blooming podcast. I'm talking about making bones. If any guys are on the channel, like I said, please like and subscribe. Oh, no. No. It's not a wrist. What's it called? Carpals, metacarpals. Boom, Rocco's got it. Rocco has got it. See, Rocco, you guys done more than me. When you get old like me, your mind's fading. No, I ain't even fucking old. Alright, tarsals? Yeah, you got your tarsals. You got your metatarsals. That's another one. I believe that's the toes. See, I know my GCSE. Because I remember my teacher. He used to stand up at the class and go, right then, you present this, you present that. I go outside, have my fucking coffee. That's what he was like. You got it. You used to have like PE teachers here teaching you how to fucking run, but they were twice the size of a fucking mammoth. I don't get it. They were telling us, oh, run, I could do all this. They fucking couldn't. Blooming hell, my PE teacher would have blooming ran across the football pitch. Blooming hell, he would have blooming attack. It doesn't make any sense. They got their physically fit fucking hell. Their bellies the size. Their bellies as round as this fucking Pac-Man. Yeah, I know that was. It's a GCP crying out hard. I said tarsals and metatarsals, not carpals. Carpals is your wrist. Them are small, but them are the only small bones in the body that are classed, I believe. Carpals. Well, you've also got your long bones. You got and you got your I can't remember the irregular ones. I don't think they're called irregular bones. flat bones, you know, your ribs I think are flat bones. I think your cranium's a flat bone. The long bones are the humerus, radius, ulna, tibia, fibia, femur. Femur's your longest bone in the body. Your strongest bone in the body, I believe, is your skull, which is cranium. Boys, look at me teaching you fucking GCSE PE here. Yeah, same, Rocker, mate, same. No worries, Matthew, my man, no worries. Well, this turn from a championship podcast to me now. You know, Brentford are going to do well this season, I think. Ivan Toney's the perfect replacement for Riley Watkins, in my opinion. They spent a good amount of money on him, 5 million and a maximum fee of 10 million. You know, and I think Brentford could do well this season. I still do think they could. But, you know, they lost their last game of the season towards Birmingham, so they could do well this season. Anything football podcast. I'm not gonna lie, I might just do some of that, Rocker, mate. I might not do a championship podcast. I might just do everything football podcast or something like that. Is that actually a thing, everything football podcast? Do you nick that off someone or not? Because if it is, I'd like to try to create my own identity. By the way, boys, it says birthday tomorrow as well. Every Sunday when we go through the football week. I'm not gonna, we might actually do this, boys. You know, we'll do this then. Every Sunday, we'll do a podcast, okay? Something like this, okay? We'll do a podcast, okay? Whether it be Championship, Premier League, we'll talk about anything, okay? Okay? I'll try to create something cool in the background, hopefully. But I know this is annoying you guys, you know, because the blooming thing ain't, you know, fully in and I can't, you know, do any fucking better. You know, so I have to do this. You know, and I can't get it in the size because my webcam is too fucking square. I'm making myself fucking smaller. That's the best I can do, boys. That is the best I can do. Yeah, you know, that's like I said, boys, you know, if you guys want to see more of these, you know, just message me, you know, but, you know, like I said, boys, I will literally, you know, I will do these if you guys want to see them. I will do these every single Sunday without fail. You know, I'll probably even get some guests on. If you guys want me to grab my dad, I can grab my, well, I don't know if he wants to come on, but I can always grab my dad. You know, for example, if you guys want to hear some stuff from him, you know, but... You know, can have a laugh, can have a chat, but this could be a thing now for you guys if you guys want to see this, okay? We just catch it. That's what I wanted, you know. I always get scared of doing stuff like this because, you know, I don't know whether anybody will come in or not, but, you know. Should I make it different? Make what different? You can if you want to, Rocker, mate, but remember, there's absolutely no stress, man, because, you know, blooming hell, you know, you're trying to make a living out of this, you know, editing and Aussie. If any, okay, you know what, shout out here. I never do shouts today. If any guys want to do any, if you guys want any blooming editing, any cheap editing, you know, to do for a very low cost that will make sick editing stuff, Rocco is your man. Send him a message on, I don't know what he has, Instagram or Twitter. Please do it, okay? If any guys want any custom art made, any custom thumbnails made, any custom PC backgrounds or anything like that, just message Rocco. Okay? Jay, mate, I think it's first game. I wouldn't get worried whatsoever. Bristol City are probably likely going to, you know, be up there. I might have underestimated them on my predictions video, you know, because they have made some good signings. But, you know, like I said, I wouldn't worry, Jay, mate, whatsoever. It's only one game, and, you know, like I said, you know, blooming hell, a lot can change in one fucking game. Coventry will step, in my opinion, with ease. Coventry will step with ease, in my opinion. You can if you want to rock 'em out, but like I said, there's absolutely no stress, my man, okay? Like I said, when you guys want any cheap stuff made by Rocco, just message him, okay? You know, honestly, you know, Rocco is generally, you know, a fantastic guy. You know, I trust him my fucking life, to be honest with you. I trust all you guys pretty much in my life. You know, but I think, Jamie, I wouldn't get worried whatsoever about Coventry losing 3-1. Bristol, one of the best sides in the league, but I don't think they'll do this well this season. I think Coventry will comfortably stay up. They might even have a bit of relegation back there. I doubt they will go down again, but, you know. Yeah, I know, mad. I've enjoyed it as well. When we got into the first 13 minutes, I kind of found it a bit dead. But, you know, I'd also like, you know, how would you guys want the background to look as well? Because if we're making this a regular podcast thing, you know, I could do a lot more than this, boys. I could do a lot more than this. I just feel like the webcam doesn't really fit with the fucking, you know, thing. It's too rectangular. No, I mean, my thing is too square. And this is a bit, you know, more of a bit more of a rectangle rather than a square. You know, my webcam isn't that. My webcam's a bit too much square. Are you at home, Jamie, mate, or not? You at home or not? Ah, wrong thing. That's perfect, I think. That's the best I can get it, really. Are you at home, Jamie, or not? Yeah, I agree, Matthew. I agree. Or getting the perfect bacon sandwich. Or getting the perfect bacon. Not any of that fatty stuff or anything like that. The perfect bacon. Oh, I understand what. Oh. I had that the other day. Honestly, the bacon was absolutely a bit of a fatty bit here and there. But, you know, the perfect bacon. I'm going to get the size of the webcam. I'll speak to you after the stream, Rocco, my man, because I don't really know how to find the size out about it, but, you know. I'm down for you know, I could do that. I could actually, we could all have all the members, mods, you know, we can all have a Discord and talk about, you know, our thoughts in the podcast, okay? I would honestly be down for that, okay? Honestly, I'd love to do that. I'd love to try and get involved. The next one, I might try and get my dad on or something like that, you know, maybe, to spice things up a bit, you know, but this is really good, lads, okay? We'll be football talking, or maybe not even football talking, but, you know, like I said, lads, another thing about this podcast, which I plead with you guys, we're keeping politics out of it, okay? No talking about Boris Johnson or Jeremy Corbyn or Donald Trump or Iran or fucking, you know, all this sort of stuff, okay? Or COVID. I'm going to talk about, you know, just basically football or maybe, you know, funny stories of what's happened to us or something like that, okay? Well, not home, technically away. Okay. I think you'll be getting a draw. I think Coventry will pick up. I think Coventry are a great team. I don't really know how to pick up my size. It says, you know, it depends. At this size, I'll show you. Right. Bloody hell, you guys see my big head. Right, this is probably the size that I want it, and the height of it is 416 pixels, and the width is 218 pixels. So there you go. That's the size I probably want it. That's the size I want it. Can you stop moving that freaking thing? And I might try to get back in the goalkeeping game and all. Maybe try to give you guys a few tips here and there, even though I ain't really the one looking for advice for. But, you know, we go. By the way, boys, what was I going to say? Okay, so, you know, I might get people on, you know, but I really don't want any talk about politics or anything like that, okay? What's going on around the news or anything like that. Unless it's football. I want it to be football or funny stories had in school or anything like that, or college or whatever. You know, I'd love to make this, you know, a bit of a podcast thing. Can you type that in chat? I'll write it down for you on the notepad and I'll, okay. Right, she got 180. Pixels and 444 height. Well, I don't know if you can see that, Rocco, right there, but 180 width pixels, 444 height pixels. How you doing, Andre, mate? Okay, boys, I will make this into a thing then. If any of you guys want to come up with a name, message me on Instagram or Twitter, okay? If any guys do not follow me on Twitter, please do. Message me on Twitter if you guys got any names for the podcast. I will definitely listen to you guys. Put exclamation mark Twitter in the chat now, okay? So you guys can find out, because it is approaching the end of this podcast, and I really am enjoying this, boys. You guys are loving it. I already know that, you guys are fantastic. If any of you guys could like the stream, greatly appreciate it. If any of you guys are new, but I will make this into a thing, lads. I will make this podcast into a thing, okay? I will make this into a thing if you guys want to see this, okay? You guys are loving it. I already know that, okay? Whether I'll get some of you guys on Discord or any stuff like that, okay? If anyone want to follow me on Twitter, there you go, boys. Twitter is right there. I should have really added a link as well, but, type that Eddie1 on Twitter. But, boys, you guys, honestly, I will speak to people on Discord, okay? I don't know if Adam, Owen, Jordan, I don't fucking know. Do you know Cosplay Birmingham? No, I do not. At home or away? Right, yeah, like I said, if any of you guys haven't, please. I will make this into a podcast, okay, boys? I will make this into a thing, okay? I don't want to make a separate channel for a podcast. I'd love it to be on here, because I know you guys are enjoying this. But the Shreddy Eddie podcast. I'll try this every Sunday, okay, lads, if I can. I don't know how much it will grow the channel in terms of getting new people in, but, I don't know. I don't know what I've been told. All I know is you can't. We are trying to aim for 1.5. If any of you guys are on his channel, like I said, please remember to like, subscribe. It's me the absolute world. If any of you guys could, thank you, Rocco, mate, for the day. Currently on 1,284 subs. Thank you guys so much, you guys support. Honestly, I generally mean it. We are grinding to that 1.3k. Okay, could you please have a look so I know? Okay, I'll have a look. I doubt you'd go to the game. Birmingham lockdown at the moment, depending on Birmingham v Coventry. We play 21st of November at St Andrews, and then we play 30th of January at St Andrews. There you go. Eddie and Sidemen Sunday. Man, what a good day. But the boys, I don't know what I'll be streaming tomorrow. Go top 3 incoming. Oh my god, it actually is as well. Man, Adam's honestly, boys, I love you. Right, we'll try and get to talk about many things. I'll try to do it every Sunday if you guys want to see this. I'm probably gonna design an entire background for this. Rocco, I will speak to you, okay? After the stream, that you can help me, and I might even have a little surprise in there as well, which that sounds really dodgy. That does, but maybe a bit of a reward for helping the channel, create my blooming channel art, and, you could design the webcam again, So no worries, Matthew, man. Like I said, there's absolutely no stress, man, Matthew. Okay? I love you all, even if you guys, ain't doing as well, okay? If you guys, top... Like, how many people do you think watch my stream, Matthew, mate? A lot of people. There's probably about, I could sit here and name there's probably about like 100 alive. Yeah. There's probably like 100, probably people that, come in and out of streams, maybe even more, okay? Like I said, I'll speak to you after stream, man. You can help me and you can have some ideas with me, okay? And, we'll have a little chat, because whether you're on Instagram or on Twitter, okay? Are you still live on Instagram, Rocco, mate? 'Cause I know you have left the mod chat, Jamone's realised that recently, which really upsets me, but it don't matter. You don't have to be in if you don't want to. In terms of your core thoughts, fantastic, honestly. Birmingham, great win. Results didn't go in my thoughts, though. I thought Derby would draw, actually, Reading. I didn't think Derby would win. Nottingham Forest, I thought maybe another draw right there. I thought there'd be a lot of draws. There was a lot more wins than I thought there was going to be. You know, there's been a lot more, you know, draw. There was a lot more wins than I thought there was, you know, because usually it starts off with a lot of draws for the season, but, you know, you got Watford picking up points, Bournemouth picking up points. For all I know, my championship prediction table could be, you know, entirely upside down. But, you know, I'm fairly happy with my predictions so far, and I think they will go the way. Like I said, it's one game of the season, very early to judge, great wins for some teams, and my notepad is pretty much almost blooming empty. I mean, how do you guys see how much video ideas I'm working on? Stop teasing me. Honestly. Yeah, I'll definitely make this into a thing, lads, once every Sunday, okay? I promise. Da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da. Remember, lads, please like the stream if any guys could. Greatly appreciate it if any guys could. Massive thank you to, like I said, all you guys' support, okay? Could be called on a Sunday. It was a very strange Saturday. It's a strange name. Could be called on a Sunday. In all fairness, I don't know if it will be that. I do obviously, yeah, I'm on Twitter. I don't really use it still because... Okay, I'll message you on Twitter then, Rocco, mate. We'll have a long discussion, okay? Because I'd love your help in all this. I know you are a brilliant up-and-coming designer in the editing business. You know, because your banner is incredible. Like, that channel banner is incredible. Honestly, I love it. You know, I really do. I'm a bit annoyed the channel banner doesn't really go with the logo, but it kind of does. They're the two best editors I know is Lordy and blooming Rocco. You know, honestly, it's fantastic. I'm crap at editing. I'm crap at all this. Like, I'm proud of this. I am proud of this here. I'm proud of this here. This is what I'm proud of. This. I'm proud of this. I really like what I've done right there. He's done it! Oh, I do not believe it! I'm done with the last kick of the stream. Oh, no, he's right, mate. No, he's no apologise. I'm not going to lie, I'm probably actually going to end the stream soon. But like I said, this will be a frequent thing. I'll try to get you guys on the podcast. Well, this is going to be a new podcast thing. It's not going to be championship predictions anymore, I don't think, or championship thoughts. It will just be purely based on a podcast every Sunday, okay? I'll try to get as many Sundays as possible, okay, boys? Needs beat you after the stream, Rocker, my man. You're a great guy. Love you, my man. Birmingham brother as well. Birmingham brother. Yes, my brother. Right, raid. Yeah, why not? Let's go and send out a raid. Let's go. We're gonna end off the stream now, lads. But however, can we please go and send out a raid out to someone who on earth is live that we can go and send some love to? Who on earth is live that we can go and send some love to? Let's go and send some love to this guy. But boys, okay. If any guys follow me, if any guys don't follow me on Twitter, please put ! Twitter in the chat. I know, Rob, mate, honestly, I was so surprised at that. But anyway, boys, I'm going to go and put a link in chat for this man here. This can be a new thing on the channel, by the way, lads. This can be a new podcast thing every single... Birmingham for life, bro, mate. I completely agree, Rocker, mate. I completely agree. But like I said, massive thanks to every single one of you guys for you guys. A massive, amazing support during this podcast video. How many likes are we on? 27 likes. You guys have killed it, okay? If any guys want to follow me on Twitter, please do. Suggest your thoughts on what I should name this podcast. But massive thank you to every single one of you guys. You guys have absolutely loved this podcast. I know you guys have, because you guys keep telling me. But thank you for watching this podcast, lads. I absolutely love every single one of you. And I literally can't wait until Sunday to kick it off the next one, okay? You know, but, you know, generally, I generally couldn't be more grateful. Any raid in the chat, boys. Thank God for this video, lads. Love every single one of you. And hope you guys all will take care. Peace, lads. Thank God for this stream, lads. Love every single one of you all. Take care.